wanted to talk about this one. Okay, so this is very interesting. So Sam Raimi, um, was talking about this, and this comes from the Hollywood Reporter, and it says this: Sam Raimi has talked about doing a live-action Miles Morales project with the Don't Move directors Adam Schlinder and Brian Nito, and it says this: they're probably not going to do it tomorrow, so we have a bit of time to work on that. So, Jerry, how would you feel if when Miles does come to the MCU, Feige gives Sam Raimi the task of directing Miles?
Oh, Sam Raimi is the perfect guy. I mean, he had the definitive take on Spider-Man in movies. Spider-Man, his trilogy is the best Spider-Man movies that we've ever had. Yes, even above the Spider-Verse movies. Like he's just the guy. I mean, those movies still hold up incredibly to this day. And those movies are timeless. I think he is the perfect person to do the Miles Morales movie.
Really? So you think he'll be perfect?
I think he would be perfect. I think obviously it would have to be different than his original movies, given that Miles Morales' villains and lore is a little more modern than Peter Parker's. If that makes sense. I guess it does if you read the comics, but and it's the MCU, and we're in the 2020s now. But yeah, I think Sam Raimi would be perfect. Like if he wants to do it, like let him do it. But I would prefer him to do Spider-Man 4.
100%. Now, I have two other people that I think would be very interesting. I think Ryan Coogler would kill it.
Okay.
Um, and just have you watched the movie he did called Fruitvale Station?
Fruitvale Station?
Yeah, it's called like Fruitvale Station with Michael B.
No.
It was like one of his first films that
I think
he's
I've
worked
heard of
on.
it.
And I will also like Mike. I wouldn't be against Michael B. Jordan directing the film. I really enjoyed Creed 3. I thought Creed 3 was a
I haven't seen
amazing
it.
movie. And Michael B. Jordan is a big comic nerd. And like the thing that Michael B. Jordan does, Jerry, that I think would make him a good Marvel director is that he took like anime shots and put them in Creed. Like it looked like you were watching like an anime fight, like
Yeah.
from certain angles. And I think that somebody like him will have a really fresh insight because he's an actor. I think that would be super dope if he was able to tackle that. Plus, he's a guy that studies. He studies film and he really is a grinder. I watched this interview and he was like, look, he was like, I don't go out. He was like, I'm always in the crib studying film. Like
Mm.
I'm always in the gym. And then he said, I always know that if everybody's out and I'm inside, I'm ahead of them. Because I'm always on the grind. And I would love for him to get a chance to direct a Spider-Man film with Miles.
Yeah.
That'll be a reach though. It probably won't happen.
Yeah, I think I think you got to give it to someone who is experienced with comic book
Yeah.
movies.
Would you like if would you be against Ryan Coogler or
No,
no?
I wouldn't be against Ryan.
Yeah.
No.
But Rami, oh, and it will be a full circle moment, right? Because Rami made like the first big Spider-Man film, and then he would do it for Miles. That would be like a full circle
Yeah,
moment.
that's a good point too, and that's kind of what, uh, you know, that's kind of what 007 did, bringing Martin Campbell back.
Yeah.
Who he did GoldenEye, and they brought him back for Casino Royale.